Pop out once again here. I'm going to go for Team Secret for the 2 and 0 here. So we're going to leave it for potentially the final time tonight with dota2.
Now let's see if Liquid have a chance. See, I mean, game one, Fog, there was definitely some potential from Liquid. We see them have a good bit of a punch back at Secret. I think there was sort of like an 11k lead, shut down to a 5k lead at some point. This game, is there sort of things from Liquid's draft that you could see working out against Secret, or do you think this is going to be another pretty tough one?
I'm quite concerned for them, to be totally honest with you. I think this Timbersaw pick has just, it's such a thorn in their side, and they go for this Storm last pick for Kunkka because there are some limited forms of disable in a way, but I see Ember Spirit, and he, you know, it's a support Ember, so he's gonna be going with high points chains early on. High points chains actually ruin Storm Spirit quite hard. Like usually it's not going to be the point like where usually you're Storm Spirit and you're playing against like maybe 1 point in chains, let's say, but like up to the point till you get your Yule Scepter. You're going to be dealing with many more points in that because it is a support Ember. We'll see how they're going to be able to run that one, and we're seeing the lanes coming out. It's a safe lane Storm and the mid Tiny.
Okay, I guess this is because you just don't want to run the Storm into the Kunkka, or?
I don't think they want the double strength in the Timbersaw lane, right? Because it would be Zai down there.
That's probably what they're dodging, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're trying not to have this Tiny in the IO because it's such a hard lane. Sure, if you're able to kill the Timber in the beginning, let's say somehow, then you can somehow snowball lane because you get the level advantage. But that's never going to happen versus Zai. He's going to get the lane in a position so that he hits his level 3, and then you do nothing. You just always eat that huge shotgun. I mean, you know the way Secret plays. They're going to try to play aggro with it. And looks like they're actually like swapping up the lanes. They've scouted this with those treants. So they're going to send Zai top as soon as they see that. And he's going to be versus a double strength lane up there, which is, you know, super fortunate for him. But that's the way it'll go.
He's that favorable matchup, and I mean, well, we will have to see. I mean, you know, Storm as a hero, sure, we did see a game the other day where Storm popped off. It looked amazing, but for the most part, as of late, Storm has just not been winning games. And when you are choosing to run it now in a side lane because of the lane situation, it's not necessarily going to be good for the Storm, right? This hero is going to be very hard to make run it work, especially when it's in the side lane position.
Yeah, you get your levels so much slower, and Storm is really about exploding without. Storm is also a lot about rune control, especially when you're safe lane, getting bottle awkward. So it can definitely be hard. You're not too bad versus an Nature's Prophet, though. You actually have ways to be able to clear out those treants, but we see the way that Secret does it. They're all about getting the range creep, even getting the multi-shot level 1, secure that one.
Yeah, it does the job, and we're going to see Yapso start things off down in this bottom lane. Courier start? No, won't quite keep pushing upon it. He's here though as Koifer and Insania do step up. Of course, just the slightly fixed up bit of harassment. Them on towards this Storm and IO lane. At least Insania's going to have good staying to keep Koifer pretty strong here. Top lane, as you said, I mean, Zai against 2 strength heroes. I think we know how that's going to go. Mid lane, Mikke versus Nisha. I mean, any potential for either to make big plays happen?
I feel like Nisha might be able to slightly outplay Mikke a bit, just because you have very low armor. Those cleaves actually hurt quite a bit versus a Tiny. I think Nisha will probably come out just a tiny bit ahead in that one.
And do you like this decision here from Liquid? Bring Tiger down bottom. There's no point running a dual strength into the Timber. Just try and make sure that you at least have one lane that's going well. This does mean, though, that this Storm sharing XP with 2 heroes, though, Bob.
Yeah, I think it's the only option that he could really do to match because they're bringing the 3-lane pressure. He has to do something. He has to do something big with this. There's not really anywhere else he can go as an Earthshaker. He can't punish mid, really. And it is about the Storm, right? It is a Storm Spirit carry, so he wants to be able to secure this farm in a way. And they're level 2 right now. Tiger trying to get a trap.
But they've really got to make the tri-lane Storm is just not a thing you'll see for many reasons. This sort of setup has to make sure that Koifer's getting like every last hit or getting kills, because otherwise this Storm's just going to feel so under-leveled and so far behind.
Yeah, Tiger has to literally, he just can't play in the lane. He has to play as a tri-lane, but he just can't take experience. If he takes like even 1 or 2 waves of experience, yeah, it's not a good rotation. I think he just has to play about and just walk fissure, and try to get kills off of it. Hard to get kills though anyway on bottom.
And then top lane, Boxy. He's going to be able to find the Courier of Zai. Nice. And sort of overall on this top lane in the 1v1, I mean, will they get MMA farm, or does it get to a point where Zai pushes Boxy out, or vice versa?
As soon as Zai hits, actually I think he might be able to push him out sooner, but as soon as Zai is 6, Boxy has to leave the lane. But I think Zai might actually be able to push him out at 4 and 5 even. But Boxy in the first beginning, he actually did very well with the way they manipulated the lane with Shaker.
Oh, bottom. Got the catch onto Puppy.
They get him.
To find the first blood. Exactly what Liquid needs to make happen here. Tiger offering up that extra Fisher. That's sort of the best situation. Tiger's just able to come over every now and then, lay down a Fisher and set up a kill for the end. This could not be going better for Point, but that's how they make this setup work.
And he has to get a point in Vortex. I'm so happy he did. I was gonna say at 3 he should, but I thought he might wait for 4. But yeah, able to get up a kill immediately because of it. But Puppy's back. Koikva very immobile.
Got the chains and the body blocks here from the trees. Koikva's going to try and turn and bring down Yapso with him. It's not going to work. Dania managed to escape over towards the creep wave.
Mickens versus Nisha.
Damage. The torrent. Not enough. Mickey. The kill, and he's going to be able to live. He's got the bottle as well. Tiger's able to secure this deep, but Yapso's coming over. Oh no, the slide!
The slide chain!
The chain!
He's gonna get a kill!
Oh, it's a kill! Oh no, just when it could have been going amazing for Liquid. No, if Mickey had got that kill, got the bottle refill, it would have been sort of close to a dream from in the mid, but Yapso comes over and says no.
What did he get? He actually got a pretty decent amount of experience there too. And we see immediately he puts the point in chains, so he's gonna max chains versus this Storm. And Koikva hit the kill down bottom, which is big, but you see he's suffering in last hits. They have to keep going for these kills.
Set up again. Get on top of Puppy. Tiger once more. Swings around towards the bottom lane and helps Koikva get a kill. Stuff here for Tiger so far. It's a very hard game with the lane situation, but Tiger's making it work and making sure that Koikva's getting something out of this laning stage.
Yeah, like we said though, he is suffering in that last hit department. Just they're pushing the wave in a bit too hard onto him. And Puppy immediately TP's back down.
What?
Yeah, it's only level 4. Like we said, this Storm, he's gonna be very underleveled in this game because of this.
Another attempt onto Puppy. But fine enough, Tiger coming in. Sort of fish game fine, and the chains is out to 2 of them, but enough damage still that Liquid being held back from another target for an opportunity. Tiger's trying to wrap around and find a good angle for the Fisher. Yep, so it's rather low. The Fisher blocking off Puppy as well. So able to set up for the vortex there and onto the profit. Puppy turning, trying to beat down Tiger. Puppy will ball. Tiger not going to pull the multi-shot. Insane is able to come across, block him off, and heal him up.
Radiant's courier
once more. I mean, and these Fishers, Tiger keep setting up kills on this bottom lane. 3 of them now for Liquid.
Beautiful fissure and then beautiful retether by Insania. Instant retether into stick to save his Earthshaker too. Nice coordination from the Moon on right now. And getting these kills, and now they push them out of the lane for a bit too, so Koikva can farm. And Matumba's definitely getting slowed down. In comparison to the last game where they just exploded with the CM, the Shaker, and the Drought, this time not nearly as good for them as, again, Matu. Now he's getting set off with Tiger.
Chains 2 on the back, but actually range is still there for Koikva to pull him back with a Vortex. Once again, Tiger's Fishers just really solving any problems that Liquid are having down here. I mean, this is how you make the side lane Storm work. He's been involved in 4 kills now, thanks to these plays. Koikva is getting good XP from this action.
Treads double. No, he's doing great. Yeah, he's quite a bit ahead of Matumba now because of all this. Wonder if Matu even considers even going back down here. Let's see what he opts to do. Yeah, he's gonna go mid. I was gonna say, I think bottom is now just broken. I think we see Puppy, he's already started hitting jungle creeps. Yapso's moving around.
Scanning.
Those rotations from Taiga, they definitely broke that tri lane.
Is under attack.
And now Taiga, he's on the prowl, getting some ward vision up. And trying to find the Summer Man. They might be able to find him.
Out by mid.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Because
yeah, level 7 Tiny. If Matu does step up, got to be cautious. Tiger finding the control with the Fish. They're going to look for Puppy instead. Fisher on Tiger as he sweeps around, pulls off the escape, sets up for a kill for Boxy.
Radiant's top tower.
They have to set up for some type of kills because he's taking top tower. So when Boxy's doing these moves, he has to make it big. He has to make it count.
Look, Yapso spears up in a second. Yapso pins the tree. Liquid making some fast moves this game. 7 kills. Goes over towards mid. Nisha and Matu trying to approach Mickey. They've got the X combo. Zai's going to come over as well, make sure that extra bit of burst through Tiny, and they will do so. Or maybe not the Fisher. They're not going to save him. The turn that they try, but they can't heal him up in time. Secret will manage to claim McKay's life. The three of them joining forces around the mid.
That was close for a second there. Boxy, he might be able to find Puppey. It actually connects. Should be able to get this with a couple hits, but the 9 stick. Could be
He's going to have the rebuke again in a second. Boom! Takes him out.
Nice quick moves, like you said, from Liquid this game. They're out of here, 8-3.
I mean, and they have to, right? So you look at their heroes when you're running this sort of core Storm, Tiny, Mars. You know, you're killers. You're not farmers. These are heroes that do excel at just blowing up the enemy heroes early on.
Yeah, they have to play to try to get an advantage, because I think, you know, Panel was mentioning it too, how if this game gets to a point where it's like 30 minutes plus, if Liquid doesn't have some tremendous lead, you have to know that Secret's going to take it, because their heroes just, that's how it scales for Liquid. They do hit a point where they can be kind of gridlocked. They're very mid-gamey timing.
That's the spirit!
Secret. Looking to just play a little bit of this catch-up farm game here, trying to get these level 6s because their aggro tri-lane didn't work how they probably anticipated it to.
No, for sure. They definitely gave away more to sort of Quake in the team than they felt that they probably would have ended up doing so. Now with the switch around, Zai's showing bottom. In this game, obviously, Zai's been having all the space that he wants. Is that going to continue? You know, if you're Liquid, are you looking at this Timber and saying, we do need to try and slow him down, or do you just ignore him for the most part?
If they can bring the number to have a lot of magic first, and he doesn't have the hood finished yet. He's got a rim drop. But I think if they do bring, like, if Storm and Tiny are there, or if Mars plus Tiny, if the two of the cores in particular, I think we can actually look to pop it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It was the mid.
But they're going to ignore him.
Zip in. Going to try and go in onto Nisha. Nisha pretty tanky. He's going to get the chance to throw the boat down. The toss combo comes in. There's not enough damage to kill off the Kunkka. Liquid cannot blow him up in time. Over to the side. We're keeping control of the runes as Mikkei's able to bottle up with the haste.
And now because of this, you know, they chose to make the move on Nisha instead because it's obviously the easier kill. They lose their bottom tower because of it. Zai, now he is going to be getting closer to... He's actually going to be going for Mac rather than this game. Okay. He's going to be going for Mac. He'll have it a good time as top.
On to Puppey. I mean, Puppey, he's been the easiest of kills for Liquid so far. 6 deaths on Puppey.
Yeah, he's getting hunted a lot. Lots of burst damage from Team Liquid. Lots of different ways to catch, too. That is the one thing that they definitely did draft in the lineup. Heavy stuns. They always will be able to find those type of kills on the Puppey if he's far forward. Die immediately. He parks himself at the tower. Yeah, they can't break him.
They're straight up for the reset. Koife gets his mana up, and of course with his build, Koife, he can't go greedy this game, right? You just can't play this game without yours against the chain and the silencer draft.
And X, like there's too many things. Yeah. Like sure you can zip out of the X and like a little bit and all that, but you need to use this game. Far too much control for him. Give it Taiga the space to farm bottom. The lane's pushing in pretty hard, so I mean Taiga's gonna be very happy. He's gonna be able to farm down here for a very long time. Unless Secret looks to actually just gank him, he'll keep this lane here and just farm it as a Surge Shaker. This is like the best place to have the lane actually, as these 4 positions that need the Blink Dagger like Tiny and Yes.
He's gonna put the haste. Try and run it over towards Puppey, but Sprout stop the entrance for now. Now fall out, and the Absol by Puppey's side will put them off from trying to run straight up into the triangle of Secret.
Secret looks like they're just looking to farm for that first item before they actually look to make any real aggressive play besides just showing Zai in the lanes. We see that Dragon Lance is almost done, and I believe the Sage is done for Nisha. So I think maybe now they'll look to actually fight, because Puppey's also hitting 6. So now they have much better options to be able to do so. But they were playing, yeah, quite a bit of a catch-up after that. After that early game that Liquid did have quite success with the ganks.
Yeah, good kills, but never really got too far ahead in gold. The gold has remained pretty even throughout this opening with the farm that Secret has been able to find. And now Secret, they will try and hit with the smoke. Zai, Yapso, and Nisha. Let's see what they can catch up here on the top lane. Koife, not quite with the full yours out there, so still vulnerable if they get the chains combo onto him. They're going to look towards Boxy. They can catch him in the trees. Boxy trying to go out straight away, but they're going to have the vision to grab him with the X-Mark, drag him straight back into the boat. Kill with movement.
Liquid tries to pressure the tower off of that one, but Zai always saving his TP for defending those towers. Shows right up to it. And now you're not killing Zai. He's got mech. Mech is complete on top of that cloak raindrop bracer.
That is the thing, you know, Secret's heroes, for the jump that Liquid have, Secret's heroes are tanky. Nisha, you go for the straight halberd after the phase double braces. He's also very unlikely to be burst through the initiation of Liquid unless it is, you know, sort of 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, this will be, like we said though, this is going to be an unbelievably early Blink Dagger for Taiga. He's 300 away. Like I said, he's been farming bottom for about 2 minutes now.
All right. And he's been pulling off the plays so far this game.
Yep.
So if anyone's to be in the zone at the moment on Liquid's side, it would be Taiga.
He's got the good skill build too, because he saw how much he was getting on the map. He's got that max aftershock too. And yeah, Blink is pretty much going to be done. This could catch Secret off guard. I feel like Secret might be prepared because they saw him farming down there for so long that they might anticipate it. When he goes off the map, they're going to be like, all right, be ready for that Blink reveal. And quite a bit of downtime.
Oh, Boxy dropping an arena on an Ember. As Yaps hits D and he's out.
You're off the mark.
Taiga, so what sort of moves he goes for with this Blink reveal? He has the smoke upon him. Now, there's no arena to make the smoke move with, but still the good echo and a follow-up combo from Mickey will do the job. Now, Mickey actually just going to invest in the Echo Saber rather than the Blink himself first this game. Being confident that he's got sort of the initiation covered by his other teammates.
Okay, he wants to be more of like a scaling carry too in this game. Makes sense with, like, you know, with what they drafted. They're full mid game, so you know that's why we see Secret just farming. They recognize that if this game gets to a point where Liquid, like we said, if they're not dominating, if they're not getting an advantage, Secret's gonna take this game in the later stages. So they're just playing that farm game.
What about the seeds of fortune?
This is for Liquid. They have a lot of wards in their department. Taiga, let's see where he can place them, and let's see where they look to choose and pick a battle. Because so far, it's only been Zai showing his face, and I don't think that's the target that they want to Echo Slam at all. So they have to find a way to get into the jungle and find those back heroes that are just really jungling away.
I mean, so what part of the map, if you're Liquid, are you most focused on taking away from Secret? Is it their jungle, or is it the bottom side trying to invade the triangle?
You want to invade the triangle. It's pretty damn difficult. I think just getting ward coverage in both sides, if possible. You'll find Matu when he does look to make any moves around it. They put another deep ward down. They see Matu farming the camp here for a second.
They have the damage to burst him. I mean, if they catch him with the neutrals, maybe, but Cam's gone. Box is going to try. It's a bit of a poke. He's immediately backing away from this, or maybe not. They're going to jump in. But they've got the damage to kill Matu. Echo jumps down. Matu's getting low for the torrent tower. The heals are there from Zai. Comes in, pops the Greaves, and Matu will live. I mean, you can almost feel it there from the move from Liquid that they knew that was a bit of a cheeky move to make, trying to commit onto Matu that close to the tower. Secret are always going to be instant with the response, and indeed it just does not pay off for Liquid. Secret are able to keep Matu safe, and over towards mid, they've got the catch on Mickey. They're running, they've got the damage, the shackle from Zai cuts through him.
Radiant's middle tower
this is, you know, we've sort of heard some of the other captains in the interviews mention this, you know, you can't afford to try those kind of moves against Secret. Secret will immediately punish you.
You feel forced because the way they're just farming. Like, they're just farming with this Drow and this Timber and this Kunkka. Look at our force. We have to look to make a move to try to punish this. But yeah, Secret all prepared. Then Matu somehow survives all of the burst.
Yeah.
The Greaves coming into play in that boat.
Yeah, such a quick Greaves from Zai, and I mean, yeah, as you say, Nisha's input as well, just landing that torrent right around and disabling both heroes just long enough to stop them from being able to finish Matu off, as Matu's able to continue about his day, keep the farm going strong on the Drow.
Those are those painful mistakes. You know, you make one of those, it feels really bad. If you make a second one versus Secret, you feel like the game's just over. So Liquid, they have to keep their composure here. That is it's them making the aggressive move and getting punished so hard. Let's see if they look to still make any aggressive moves. Bottom. Can't find Yapsor.
Doubt that move. We'll see one of the wards getting taken away. They will still manage to have that ward behind the tier 2. Tiger. Future more information there. They just turn. Matu able to sit back with the Grove Bow. Has that incredible reach.
easily just, you know, with the ward that they just have on the high ground, he tries to de-ward it, he just gets taken out. YapzOr having a Philosopher's Stone as we see here, and he's going to have this vessel finished up quite soon. So he's playing versus that IO, versus these high tanky strength heroes. He's going to be strong. All the way up. Already now it's a 3k lead. It's growing.
They're hitting the creep secret. Just getting a bit more. Liquid's heroes, you know, we'll probably see again when Tiger comes up. You know, Mickey, he doesn't really want to spend a lot of time farming. He's spending time moving around, trying to combo up with these initiators like Tiger and Boxy. Tiger's got the Echo Slam up once more. Let's see what moves they can make. He's got another smoke as well.
They're getting out-greeted too hard. YapzOr, he's forcing the bottom lane in. Puppy's also set up in the area. These two supports, maybe. And Liquid punish it.
Puppy came in after he did scan, so with the intention of helping YapzOr, he gets gone upon, but actually Puppy now is bailing on it. YapzOr, he doesn't even need help. Remnant's out in top preparation.
Boxy.
And he's going to go down. Nisha closes the gap. Boxy will be able to push him back. Actually, maybe the blink. Nisha actually not getting him with the X in time there. I thought he did have it up, but maybe not.
I can't believe nobody dies during that, actually. They did the initiate.
Boxy looked dead for sure.
Yeah, like Nisha started on him. Puppy bails out at bottom. Immediately Liquid sees that they're making the move top. They try to jump onto YapzOr, and yeah, nobody ends up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
More time for Secret to sit back and farm. Liquid, they're still getting that farm, but like we said, it doesn't feel good for them to just be farming into Secret. But it feels so for them to force any of these moves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They mucked. They see
Knives coming out on the supports where YapzOr's he pretty much got Vessel finished against this IO lineup.
Yeah, they're seeing all the movements too. That's the one thing. This ward behind the tower, as you pointed out, it's seeing the drought. It's seeing the Tumble Man walk from hard camp to Ancients to hard camp to Ancients, but they're unable to punish it really.
What can they do with that info? Yeah, it's just so hard to ever get back over to that point. We saw what happened when they tried to do it before.
Yeah. I wish I had that answer.
Yeah, keeping the map in a position that makes it impossible for Matu to be gone upon.
Yeah, again, look, Nisha now shows himself in mid. Not a target you want to go on. And the other one is Zai. Are they going to try here? This is a Hood and a Greaves on Zai.
They're going to try. In with the Echo. Have they got enough? They do. They'll be able to blow him up. Takes everything. They get him. And now this is where we started to see Liquid make some good stuff happen in game one. They get a kill, they instantly move over to the next one.
He knows the smoke is coming, he's going in position to break it, breaks it and jumps away. They saw the smoke happen still on the creep wave, they still had vision of it for a second after the Timber died.
Liquid's really going, they're going to want to keep chasing. They have Lincoln Arena Boxy, he's managed to catch Matu. With that initiation, they'll blow him up. Moves from Liquid, what more can they find? They're looking over towards Nisha. Nisha, very, very tanky with that run bump. They have the damage to burst through this Kunkka. They're trying with the full 5 of them. YapzOr probably heading over to help out, but Nisha is getting low. Defensive Sprout could find him a bit of safety, but Koifa's got the vision over the trees. They take down Nisha as well. Now with Boxy, it's clear onto YapzOr, trying for more. Sprout controls there, Fisher out onto Zai and YapzOr, but Zai back in the game. Control onto Boxy, will cut down the Mars. Koifa and Tiger watching from the high ground. Koifa going back in with this mana that he has. Got the tether over the mid-cave, bringing him back into the front of this fight. Secret. Two back up in 5 seconds, but Liquid there, they do get some solid kills instantly with that smoke, despite Secret knowing what was going on. Liquid are still able to run straight at them, and that jump there from Boxy setting up for that big kill on Matu.
That ward doing so much work there, just getting the vision of him immediately. They even got the X too on Boxy, but it was just a moment late. Mickey, be a little bit careful here, he's getting chained up.
A lot of damage with Zai.
He gets
Hill comes into play. Zai's going to try chasing on. Rest of Secret right behind Zai now. Matu's
big punch from Liquid though. I think that's exactly what they need to do. They have to capitalize on any of these type of kills to just snowball it. Now they won't have that deep ward there because that ward lasted the majority of, if not all of its duration.
Secret with that. So that they have managed to take back full ward control of their half of the map.
Yep.
See the lockdown being built up by Puppey as the Atos now complete those Prophet.
More control that Koikfa has to deal with. So many things he can't use off everything. They're looking to smoke and get in with their ults.
Radiant's bottom tower is
They
He's
under
going to look
die.
for the jump.
Not the targets are not there.
Yeah, this time around they haven't got the burst. Not the follow-up required for Zai.
They need absolutely everything and a creep wave with an Echo Slam to be able to kill him. So in that area, no way they can punish. And I believe that's Ma2's BKB. So this will give him a lot more protection because we see that magic burst is quite an issue for him. Now they have big timing. BKBs on both cores finished up. Now the fight is going to look a lot more challenging for Liquid as they don't really have much physical damage in their draft.
Time where Koikfa, he's just picked up a fresh Bloodstone. He's going to be feeling pretty sad if they can jump him. They go, holding on to that Yules, and he's going to come out now, but he's so low. Goodbye to your newly found Bloodstone charges as straight away Secret knocked 3 out of him.
And he's dead for 45 seconds, and they probably saw that Bloodstone too with that ward, so they probably know that he does not have buyback either. So this is going to be a very tough Roshan for Liquid to contest. Especially when I can just tank it like this.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Can they try for some? Mickey's got the blink. I mean, against Secret, I think you got to try crazy stuff. Mickey might try and go for the steal here. He's going to jump in. It's a little early though.
They have BKB.
And now Mickey is going to be taken out. Taken out. Can Tiger make the jump? Tiger's trying to look to get him with the chakram from Zai, just blocking him off. He can't get close enough to get the angle to get in. Secret approach picked up out. The reload sees everything. The reload down on the echo from Tiger. They are able to blow up Puppey. They turn over towards Matthew. Matthew getting low, but they can't quite finish him off. Even the one squat over the pull him. Maybe he can. Age is taken away. Chakram's got down and saved it up. Matthew's going to be back for round 2. Tiger caught in the pit. Zip back over. They managed to kill off Matthew a second time. Secret taking a bit of a hit here, but still overall Liquid are the ones having the run. Mickey in the Chakram again. Zai with just full control. Holds him in place with the clumsy net. Again, Liquid trying their best with a punch, but it's still it's not turning the game around. Secret are the ones that just do continue to maintain that lead and come out on top, even when they're losing their carry.
They had to blow so much to kill her, and then at that point, it's the two strongest heroes on Secret still alive with full HP. So everything was already used from Liquid. No way they stand a chance versus Nisha as well as Zai, with the backup, of course, of Yapsor, just playing nice and elusive inside of that entire fight, just getting as many chains and slides as possible. There's a great echo. We see it. Like every single one of the setups is perfect. Even Matu, like his BKB popped early in the fight, so they can focus fire him after that Aegis. But yeah, we just see those long duration fights do not look well for Liquid.
Puppey keeping in aggressively on the high ground.
Tiger.
He's going to go for the ADOS setup. Mickey's in with the combo on the Puppey. Puppey's going to die for this. The arena keeping Tiger safe for now. The X-Box there into the torrent and both. Puppey's going to get blown up by the combo. Foxy turns with his spear back onto Yapsor for the remnants out. Yapsor's able to jump away, and Puppey got to put the BKB to get out of it. Puppey just in full aggression with that TP. Loses his life yet again, but is still getting something done for Secret as they kill off Tiger.
Man, watching that interaction is just the weirdest thing. I mean, it's not like the weirdest, but just it looks like it shouldn't happen, right? Like the multi-shot just going right through the Mars walls when it's supposed to jump, you know, of course, block attacks. It just looks strange because it's just this different type of physical damage that doesn't matter. It's not a real attack. So they always have that to be able to
Dota 2,
right
baby.
Yep, Dota.
Most interactions can be described as just looking a bit strange. Yeah, there's a lot of those things that, I mean, as you say, it works because it works. It looks like it shouldn't.
Yep. It's a mechanic that's in the game intentionally. Boxy, yeah, steps out too far, he's instantly dead. Seeing that point where Secret, they're just getting to this point, they're just too damn strong with their 5-man.
Yep.
Like, just the only way that they can take the 5 fights is if they just get these dream ultimates off. But if they don't have them, I mean, even when they had them, they can't take out everybody.
Dire's bottom tower.
Come on, Puppey.
Radiant's
Start dancing around with Koikfa into the trees. Can Nisha find the grab? Koikfa, he's out right to the side. It was a good attempt with the torrent, but not quite having the reach. Quakefor makes it out of there. Will manage to live another day.
Breath of Nature to push all the lanes in too. Liquid, their lanes are both lanes are slowly collapsing on them. Are they gonna look to even try to do some type of smoke here? I think it'll be fairly obvious. Look like they were kind of gathering up the 3 of the cores. Yeah, they're looking to maybe do a smoke play. But everything will be up. Secret does have everything available, all their BKBs at the ready, and a couple more items that Liquid's gonna have to deal with. And these lanes are pushing in. Mid and top are forced in. So Secret, they're aware that this move is happening. Nobody's taking out those creeps. And of course, you know, they had a ward right on top of it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Defensively stanced, waiting for someone to show. They see Quakefor. Now they're feeling safe. They're gonna split up and get back on farming.
Set up behind Mickey around this mid lane. Okay. I was gonna try for the jump in, but dodge the clumsy net. Still very, very hard for Liquid to make moves themselves now. Secret's pushing down layers like this and just continuous space made for Matu. He's always got a safe spot to be. I mean, I don't think we've really seen Liquid ever really be able to get to that triangle. They've just had full control of it all game, Secret, and certainly shows in the fire of Matu.
And you can see in the way that Secret played it, they weren't forcing anything. They were just letting, you know, they're telling Liquid, come at us that whole time.
Now Mickey and Insania, they're going to get on the Io. They found the Io. Do they have enough first again? He's still able to get over to the side, but the X-Mark drags him back. Quakefor moving in onto Nisha, but Nisha is able to put the BKB. Quakefor zips out of the boat in time. He'll make it away. Over to the side, Boxy. Take some hits from Matu. The Fisher will block him off momentarily, but Zai is straight in. Shaq from the slowdown Tiger. Boxy hiding in the trees. They're able to jump over, but Secret, they're going to see him. He's going to jump straight over into the visions, and the X-Mark is down. He'll get the arena out, turns the stun onto Yapso. Quakefor's in front, but the silence is there. Toss-up's there from Mickey, but Yapso, he's still alive. He's able to make it away now. Quakefor's falling low. Who uses the ult? The Bloodstone heal will not save him. It's 3 dead on Liquid. They can't even kill Yapso, as Yapso just surviving on the lowest of health.
What'd say, like the Glimmer? I think the Glimmer, the magic resistance, even though he's pinned. I'm not sure. Something saved him. He was so damn close, and then he gets the slide off and survives. Matu in that fight, he covered southern ramp, while his team covered the northwest ramp. So the 2 initiators came from the south side. They both got gusted. They can't take the fight in their own jungle because of that. Positioning from Secret just, as always, on point.
Yep.
And Liquid just can't break it.
Push. Yep. 16k up, 30 minutes in. Secret, they're ready to start doing damage to the base of Liquid. Liquid, what do they have? No point for stall for 20 seconds.
Hey, panel did say, if it hits past 30 minutes, Secret just take it. Look, 31.
There we have it. Could not have been more right. Okay. The toss back. Nisha immediately with the BKB and ready to turn a blow to come on to Mickey. Mickey's going to get tethered. Insania trying to take him out to safety, and the relocate gets him out, but the X-Mark's there to counteract. Mickey back straight away. Will manage to put the BKB and get out. The Secret got what they came for. They forced a lot of spell usages and reactions from Liquid, whilst also just taking away the racks from underneath their noses.
As usual, looking to just understand all of the strengths in the lineup, the way that they have to play it. Just said, very calm, very passive in the early game, letting Liquid make the mistakes come to them, and now they're up to 19-50 and just dominating with a 17 gold lead. This Liquid, it feels like this might be their last hurrah, trying to set up and hope for a type of comeback with a big echo.
Top tower has fallen.
Yeah, the jump, they're going to look for Matu. They're in straight away. Can they burn off the time he's getting one? They're in. Echo slam down, they've got it. Matu's gone. Poke comes in on the Foxy and Mickey over to the side. Quakefor, he's got the grab on the Puppy. They're on top of the Prophet. He finished Puppy off in time he can. Take out the second. Now, Nisha, Yapso, they're ready to chase in and try and fight back as Puppy comes in with a buyback. Quakefor into the trees, he'll hide. Be a buyback from Mickey as well. Spinning onto Yapso. Silence as well. They're trying to finish him off. They've got the Vortex drag in. But again, the Glimmer keeping Yapso safe. He's going to live. The root's out onto Quakefor. Quakefor's down and out. Revenant forward as Yapso chasing him with the axe. Combo from Mickey, not enough to finish punish Yapsor. They do get him on with the spear, but again, the Invis, they're keeping Yapsor alive. He's able to put the slide. He's fine. Foxy and Mickey having a run. The Taylor and the relocate will take Foxy out, but Mickey's left behind. He's dead for 90 seconds as that's a dive back from the Tiny. Everything again just blowing on an effort to kill Matumba Man. The relocate actually bring it back in onto the front line, straight into a two-man torrent, as they'll call it. GG is there. They'll tap out of this. As Secret, yet again, winning, surprisingly, another game of Dota 2 to keep their score flawless here at the moment at ESL One Germany.